Yo, Inca, you want to come out here? You're getting Incog in his most raw form. Welcome back to another team builder. Hi. TGR Season 7, obviously, as you guys can probably already know if you've seen these videos before. So, number one, we are fighting Shawarma and his Shawarma. Does not have an official team name, so we're just gonna refer to him as Shawarma because that's his name, duh. Anyways, when I say the rawest form, I mean that I haven't had too much prep. I haven't had too much thinking time because we're gonna be fighting on the 4th of July, which is tomorrow as of me recording this, because this is being recorded today as of July 3rd. Now, there's a high chance I do change one of my mons, but have not decided that yet. So don't worry, I'm not gonna register or fully lock in here. I'm giving you the most raw form of what I can do though. So please understand that. Number two, and more importantly, damn, it's been a good few weeks. I'm not gonna lie, hey man, we doing that thing over there we be doing. We're 3-0. I think Shawarma is 0-3 or 1-2. I think. I don't recall. So yeah, they have a very scary team, so they can easily bounce back from a 1-2 or 0-3 start and really pick up the pace. They have Terra Rotom, Frost, Terra Heracross, and Leafeon. They have Cinderace, Walking Wake, Thundurus, Therian, Grimmsnarl, Slacking, Wishcash, Voltorb, and Diglett. And you've forgotten our team. We have Ursaluna, Mew, Zapdos, Terra, or Corio Terra, and Marini Terra with Gudra H, Mousehold, Prime Rib, Cryogonal, and Tinkertuff. So basically, what we have here is a classic matchup of oh shit, a rat, or as I like to say, oh, there is not too many mons where I am crazy scared of them, right? But to go over the Terras real quick, if you forgot ours, we still have Terra Ground and Electric Zapdos, Terra Fairy and Flying Oricorio, Terra Poison and Grass Marini. And on the other side, they have Terra Electric and Ice, Rotom Frost, Terra Bug and Fighting Heracross, and Grass and Psychic Leafeon. All three of which could definitely show up this week, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm not too concerned about Leafeon, given that my team composition definitely does not care for Leafeon. So, I think Sandy was the person who said like growth plus story power. I think Leafeon might be the only one that gets growth anymore, so that's interesting. Could be a really interesting set, but then it's like, what's setting up Sun on this team? Because there's no Sun setters besides, I guess, you know, they have to manually set it. So, notes about the team or notes about the match. Top 7 are the only real Pokemon. I would argue that Wishcash is the 7th mon over something like Leafeon. So Rotom Frost, Heracross, Cinderace, Walking Wake, Thundurus, Therian, and Grimmsnarl, and then Wishcash or Leafeon in that 7th and 8th slot. I don't believe in slacking coming. Like I don't have a ghost, I guess you could say, but like arguably I have what I like to call defense, and really good defense at that, in Hisuian Gudra if it's gonna be spamming normal moves. And it has to predict around me once the Earthquake or Superpower, as I have dual flying types and also a Psychic type, so I don't believe in slacking coming even if it's just gonna use one move per round. Diglett and Voltorb, they're not really issues to me. I don't even know why I'm mentioning them right now. It's interesting though, because unironically, if he really wanted to, they both can, well, I mean, like Voltorb can definitely set up like screens or a screen and be very annoying, and Diglett, despite his final gambit not being a lot of health, can definitely put things in range. They shouldn't be coming this week, but I always say about any Pokemon, expect the unexpected. I've been surprised by Lele's before and other mons that I can name off the top of my head. Believe me, if you've been watching this channel, you fucking know. So regardless, Terra like Rotom with Ice or Electric is really good. Definitely Terra Ice, because like Terra Blast, having a move that doesn't miss and is also part of your stabs is really phenomenal. I think Terra Ice would be better. With Heracross, I kind of wrote down Terra Scarf would be scary, but then I was like, what's a move you could lock into that could beat my entire team? You can't lock into close combat because I have double flyings and a Psychic type. You can't lock into a bug move. You can't lock into Earthquake or Stone Edge or anything like that. So I'm gonna take back that note and just be like, yo, Moxie is still really good. Because like they don't have like screens, or they have screens but they don't have webs, so it's like all you have to do is set up screens and then just fuck around with us. because like Walking Wake and fucking Heracross and Thunderous are all really, really scary. And that's not even talking about Libero Cinderace right now. So just those three alone are actually kind of scary this week. So I don't doubt things could go from bad to worse if I let one of those set up or let one of those just go crazy. So that is a part of my notes as well, because like Booster Walking Wake will, if it's speed, will outpace everything on my team. Besides, I guess like a Scarf Mousehold if we were bringing that, which, spoiler alert, we are. And also just like in general choice specs or even agility, like there's a lot of sets Walking Wake could be. I have a Hisuian Goodra, so I'll be fine with whatever happens, but I also have to play this relatively by ear because Walking Wake is still dangerous no matter how you look at it. Thunderous at +2 definitely does a lot of damage, but as long as I have Mousehold, Scarf, or have anything that could generally outpace it, which is really Cryogonal and Mousehold, we'll be fine with that exchange. Yeah, but it's really just Grimmsnarl Screens offense plus a bunch of hitters, and I need to play this game offensively. If I let Screens plus Thunderous get set up, GG's, this game will end. This is definitely looking like a Marini's hour, Marini hours, there we go. Yes, Marini does die to Rotom Frost and can also probably lose to Thunderous, but shut the fuck up, all right? You just, shh. There's a high chance we do replace Marini though over for like Ursaluna or Primeape, so I will say that much. That is the one Pokemon where I'm like, eh. And I definitely need to play this game more offensively because defensively speaking, I lose this game. I think that my wall is quite literally just fucking Goodra and maybe like a defensive Mew, and I generally use those Mons in a mixed offense sort of way or just Mew offensively, so I don't want that to happen. Basically, what I am predicting on my side is that I would bring either Scarf Mew or Cobra Berry, T-Spikes Marini, Mousehold, whatever wants to do, Spit F-Wall Goodra, a defensive Ursaluna, maybe, and then like Agility Zapdos, maybe. There's a lot of interesting Pokemon that I could bring this week, but starting with what I'm not going to see, you're not going to see Cryogonal this week. It's going to hit up the bench again. You know, after good 2 weeks of doing what it had to do, you know what I mean, which was really nothing, it's gonna hit the bench. And then Tinkertuff, you're not gonna see Tinkertuff. I think this game specifically, it would have been kind of cool, but not on your chance. Not on your chance. It's just not happening. Not with our luck, you know what I mean? I forget what the phrase is and I'm trying to dial it here, but I can't. Regardless, Marini definitely is like a 8th to 7th member, and so is Primeape, and like my top 6 are my top 6. Like I don't know what to tell you. Ursaluna could catch a break this week just because of Heracross and Walking Wake and Leafeon and the possibility of Thunderous with Grass, like, and then like high HJK, fucking goddamn Cinderace, and there's so much that hurts Ursaluna this week that I couldn't think of a better set than just not to fucking bring it. Because like my switch outs are not many. So there is that. But let's talk about the first team I made, and let's talk about if we're gonna make any changes here on video. So first team here we have is the Mew. Mew is Cobra Berry, just standard Mew. It's just offensive. Speed is 4. If Avery could pull up something, that'd be great. Avery, why don't we do that? Sometimes I'd be forgetting. Wait, I have my other thing up. Hold on. Oh, Rotom Frost and Heracross. So one thing that you want to know about this team is that it goes from 100 to 95, which I'm not expecting, down all the way to 86. So Mew doesn't need a fuck ton of speed, and I don't care about Leafeon. It's not that big of a deal. So Mew is our lead. It's mostly to avoid any bullshit early. Grimmsnarl hits everything for super good damage. Barriers meant for any dark move, aka Sucker Punch, which is real. And speed for Rotom Frost and Heracross. I mean, realistically, the thing here is that if I'm expecting it to be Grimmsnarl lead, I'm gonna Iron Head first and then Brick Break, because that will allow me to get rid of the screens early. And unless he wants to just Parting Shot out afterwards, and I mean, like, whatever, I can't Psychic Fangs it. I have that move here specifically if like Grimmsnarl dies, and then we have it for later, but that's really it. Outside of that, hits everything for really good damage. We eat a Dark Pulse from Thunderous Therian unless it's like crazy, like +4. I think +2 we have a slight chance to live, but I'm 108 defense and not like a bunch of Spit F, so I'm pretty sure we probably die to that. If not, you know how this goes. We have defensive Zapdos. I'll be highlighting them on screen so you guys can see them. or maybe not, I guess. So it's 252 HP, 172 defense, 4 special attack, 76 speed F, and 4 speed. 4s and the other 2 stats are just whatever. Zapdos can check Heracross realistically, take everything once, can take Facade twice. Hopefully I'm in a place where I can go into this after a death and just cruise into killing it with Air Cutter. Yeah, Hurricane, if it missed last time we used it, which from this point forward would have been week 3, but during the week 2 battle, you could obviously argue that missing Hurricane could have definitely made things a little bit harder against like Rillaboom and stuff, and even just in general. But since we did hit it, I was thinking let's run Air Cutter. It's the lowest move that we get that I would use, and it actually does kill Heracross because no matter if it's Terra or not, it's going to die. It helps with Cinderace. It's not the primary check for Cinderace, obviously, but it does help a lot. Defensive Zapdos is really good this week, in all honesty, and Rocky Helmet's really nice. But yeah, I mean, defensively, it's great. We do have Hisuian Goodra. I don't think I need to talk about this. You guys already know how this goes. It's a 12.5 chance to die from +2 Focus Blast from Thunderous Therian. And I think you guys know what this thing does. I could pack Protect just to be safe, but I feel like when you have all these moves, Dragon Tail, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, and Dragon Pulse, you're hitting everything for really good damage. I mean, you could argue no Flash Cannon, but then it's like, what am I hitting Rotom Frost with? You could argue no Ice Beam, but then it's like, what am I hitting Thunderous with for super effective damage? I mean, like, I'd have to pack more investment for Dragon Pulse to be into a KO. You could argue no Dragon Pulse, and then it's like, what am I fucking hitting Walking Wake with? You know, that every move has its mon that it can hit for really good damage, and that's the point of Hisuian Goodra. It's just my Swiss Army knife. All right, moving on to the next one, we got Marini. It's Marini's first day, and it's checking a Cinderace. Takes 80 to 85 max from Guts Heracross, which is a yikes, but Toxic and Venoshock was not fun. I meant to have it be Protected. Now it is Protect, helps with chip damage mostly. So basically what Marini does here is that Cinderace can't beat this 1v1. All we have to do is surf it. I think like we gotta Toxic it, then surf it twice and it will die. We're gonna recover in U-turns. And in general, Marini is just really fun. Marini loses to a lot of bonds, loses to Thunderous and the Rotom more specifically. And if it's like crazy setup Grimmsnarl, like Marini sucks. So the obvious thing here is that any of my mons that I would like to replace this with are Ursaluna and goddamn Prime Rib, but we'll see. I think Primeape maybe could come this week, but I just don't trust my ability to use that mon right now correctly. Like I would use it like, I don't know. I don't even know what that means realistically. I just think like I got Primeape because I didn't want to fight it originally, and then I was like, what am I doing with this mon right now? But I think I might bring it for rocks. I haven't really settled on a really good set, so if you don't see Marini in the final team, you'll hear from me later. We got Scarf Mousehold, really easy set, outpaces everything. If it's Agility, Walking, Wake, then like don't switch into it, but we have Goodra, so why not? It can pick up kills early on as long as Pop Bomb hits. Nothing wants to be around us. If I had to call a Rocky Helmet mon right now, Grimmsnarl. Like there's nothing on this team like that makes crazy amount of sense being Rocky Helmet, because nothing on this team wants to do with Ursaluna currently. And even if they did, like, you can't burn me, you can't status me. I can bring in a clear Helmet just so I beat Grimmsnarl. Like, it's insane how good that Pokemon could be this week, but I have to like go through my day, you know, because I'm recording this before I go to work. I have to go through my day, think about a bunch of things and be like, okay, this works, let me change that when I get home, because I usually take notes on my phone and then I transfer it over. But since I got the clearance to go ahead and fight at 12 noon tomorrow, because, you know, it's gonna be 4th of July, you know what I mean? So like I gotta make sure that I run that by my wife, you know, because we're gonna go out, we're gonna go to her mom's place and, you know, celebrate. Regardless, we have Oricorio, wins out of not Mousehold. I mean Terra Fairy after a Corviknight boost. Because everything besides thing behind screens. The objective is not let screens go up, and 1 to 32 Speed F allows Ori to take 3 Thunderbolts from Thunderous, T, and at least 1 Sludge Bomb. Speed is for Cinderace at +1, aka Scarf Cinderace. It is really good this week, and Life Orb's really nice. I think that without knowing it, I made a set that I really like, and I think that the EV spread is insane. The 60 defense, I forgot what that's actually for. I think we just kind of packed it in there, but everything else is pretty much like certified, like the 100 speed. I think we had like 129 or something of that nature. Let me check here since I've showed on open. Yeah, we hit 126, excuse me. And like that outpaces Cinderace if we get to a +1 boost. Doesn't outpace Walking Wake, unfortunately. And with the 132 as well, unless it specs, we can take a Walking Wake's Hydro Steam, which is amazing. So yeah, there's that. And we can KO back Revelation Dance, which will be Fairy at the time since it takes the primary typing, and we only become one type when we're Terra, so that's really good. Otherwise, changes could be towards Marini. You will see nicknames when the battle happens. Outside of that, yeah, realistically, I think Marini is the only real change I can make here. And the thing about this game that is interestingly enough is like, could you see Primate? Maybe, maybe not. Like, I feel like Primate is not good this game, but it would help a lot to have a Pokemon that outpaces Rotom and Heracross while it realistically doesn't die to the other three. Like, if I make a really good Primate that's kind of bulky, I honestly think like a Resto, Chesto type of set would work. But I also think like that might not be the greatest decision for me, but you'll see a new set more than likely when you guys get into the battle. Whether we keep Marini or, because like I feel like Cinderace isn't going to be that big of an issue because we have a Zapdos that's Rocky Helmet, and like in general I feel like Cinderace, while it can be an issue, I feel like we definitely can handle it this week. It's just more about how we go about it. Like, do I run Chopper Berry or Saluna with Bulletproof so that Power Ball bounces off and we just kill it? Do I run some other shit? Like, there's a lot of sets that I could run this week that I haven't had more than enough time to really like consolidate and really talk about. So you guys may definitely see some changes, and I have a whole entire day and a half to really figure it out. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this team builder. It is a bit more raw than normal, but you guys get it the best way I can give it to you, which is just, hey, it's me still, it's still authentic, and it still gives you that kind of, oh wow, he's really thinking about this kind of vibe, rather than me just throwing some shit together and being like, yep, this works. I still have to think through things. But if you guys enjoy this, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you to all my channel members, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. All right, gang, we got another addendum to make before this battle starts. So hello, you get one of these sometimes, maybe you don't. If you watch the channel, you know I'm very famous for my addendum, so hello. So before we get started with the battle today, I want to show you guys one thing. We are going to use Marina this week to counteract a certain bunny rabbit. However, we've decided to go with Ursaluna this week, so let me talk to you about this. By the time this goes up, this team won't matter. I'm in another league, DDL. If you don't know, that's Brendan's league, Dark Devil. 26, I think it's 26. I think. And I got a really stacked draft in there, but I think I'm not gonna record it. I'll see how I'm feeling. I might just do like a compilation of, oh look, I did this each week, and I'll see if I record it, like some of it each week, and then just combine it into like a compilation for you guys. I got a pretty good team with Terra or Corio. It's free Terra, and I got like I got a lot of good mons. Let's just say that. Whoops, I meant to be in the boxes. Okay, so let's just, oh no, I can't remove it. I'm trying to go down to summary. I'm trying to lock in before the battle. So we obviously have the Mew. I had my friends, my coworkers, some of my coworkers named some of these, or at least the first one. But like, we got Nyarth. Sound a cat makes in Japanese. But no, seriously. Mew, as you guys know, still same set. Same thing with Bird Bath. Same thing with Tortellini. But we do gotta talk about the horse in this room, or the bear in this room, Ursaluna. Basically, we're going Chopper Berry. We have enough defense to where we can eat a Cinderace's high jump kick from full, and without the Chopple, and with the Chopper Berry, we eat it. We are 3-hit killed by it. Once it becomes a fighting type, realistically, what I'm expecting is I can protect on Cinderace, and basically, once I protect on it, it'll break its legs, and then I can play rough it or just earthquake it plainly. if it's going to stay in try and Pyro Ball, I can easily switch this in on Pyro Balls because I bulletproof this game instead of something like Guts. And I'm avoiding using those gut sets because like people are expecting them, so I might as well just go with my own flow of the game, which is use the Pokemon that everyone really is scared of in the most unconventional way possible, or just use it in ways that it should be used. Resident Spadef, so it's 252 attack, 116 defense, 140 in Spadef. 140 in Spadef usually can be really good for like Grass Knot Thundurus. We shouldn't die from full. We'll take a lot from it, I'm pretty sure. But in general, Ursaluna should be fine this game. Ice Punch doesn't OHKO it, but we're trying to avoid letting Thundurus get too crazy. Otherwise, it's just offensive. You know, it's max attack, adamant, or I mean brave, because we don't really need speed this game. Otherwise, nothing else has really changed. You know, we got Mr. Worldwide, obviously the Bile or Choreo. This is one of our win cons, and the other one is the Rescuers and Mousehold. And then you got Goodra, Spadef Wall. Obviously, if you guys haven't watched the team builder, you definitely should. It's the video that'll go up before this one. And we got Rock Helmet Zapdos for things like the Heracross and also the Cinderace. And we just got Coldberry Meat. I just want to make sure this addendum was here before the video started, just so you guys could see what the team was, how everything was looking, and you know, that's really it. Let's get into the battle against Swarmaduke. All right, guys, we're gonna get started against Swarmaduke and his team. We're gonna see how well this goes. GLHF to him. Actually, I don't think they are. I don't actually know. I think it's he. I think his name is Alice. They bring Grimmsnarl. They bring the Leafeon. Hold on. There's no Heracross. Oh, good heavens. What? Huh? What? Yo, there's no Heracross. Y'all don't get it. This is insane. This is insane. There's no Heracross. There's no Heracross. Okay. Brought everything else. It's just no Heracross, which you think is not a big deal, but Leafeon, you know, I don't think Leafeon's that great. He brings two of the three. Obviously, no Heracross, as I said. I think we still lead off with Nyarth and just keep it pushing. GLHF to Swarmaduke. Let's go and get it started. This battle can go one of two ways. And I promise you, I'm hoping it goes one way. I'm promising you, I hope it goes one way. I just don't want to be the guy that loses to Leafeon, you know what I mean? But everything else I expected. Leafeon's not that bad, not that great against me because of Goodra having Sap Sipper. But also in general, I have double flying types, you know? I mean, he has Grass Psychic Terra, but it's like also, I don't think it's the greatest this game, but GLHF to Swarmaduke. Hopefully they got in their Pokemon at the end there, I hope. If they didn't, then we might have to restart. But we'll see.
Both corners are so full of energy that there's no doubt this will be a great battle.
At least I hope they did. They lead up Grimmsnarl, which I mean I felt like was pretty obvious here. We'll go ahead and just Iron Head first turn. If they go for a Reflect, then we'll Brick Break afterwards, like I said. But we should be fine with this exchange regardless. If they do just go for Dark Move or Cobra Berry, so we'll be fine in that regard. Hopefully, I'm thinking they're gonna go for Reflect. I feel like screens into Walking Wake or Thundurus is really good against me, so we'll see how that goes. They did not go for screens, and they took about 50-ish. Do they get flinched? I'm sorry about that. Huh? What you got there? What you got there? Why do you have a toxic? Huh? What? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, dies to own Toxicor. Damage. You know, if I had switched out, that might have been worse, I guess, but I'm glad I got, I'm confused. That's all. Thunderous is here. Oh, golly gee willikers. How much does Ice Spinner just originally do? Did I ever calc that for real? I feel like it should do a lot, right? Thunderous, Therian. I'm so confused by that play. Their policy, that could be bad. I'm still gonna Ice Spinner. I'm faster. Oh, okay. Helmet Thunderous. They are going to Y-Boat Storm and unfortunately missed. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that, lad. What is Rocky Helmet Thunderous? There's a lot that's happening in this game that I'm failing to understand here. I'm Psychic Fanging in case they switch out. I don't have a lot of speed, so I am a bit confused. We are going to pick up the kill on Thunderous, though. And it still, that is, I mean, I could understand it, right? If you're running that item for Ursaluna, it's your best Ursaluna check. But I am confused. I will say that. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, well, I mean, we got rid of the two things that could have been really scary. Walking Wake is still really scary, obviously, so Cinderace in some regards. We just need to play this game by ear. I don't want to take too much more Toxic Chip as well as any other chip, so we'll see. Cinderace comes in. I kind of don't really care for this Mon. Zapdos doesn't really, it helps me against Leafeon immensely. I think I'm just gonna Psychic Fangs. I think that's fine by me. I think he's gonna U-turn and kill me, which is fine. I don't need Mew anymore. I could be playing for differential, obviously, but I'm not going to. Huh? What? Did I miss a transaction? Is that what happened? No? Huh? Did I miss a transaction? I did not. Yeah, they accidentally did that. I mean, I don't know how we handle this. We died a Toxic Orb. Toxic Orb kills Mew. I'm gonna say technically Grim on that kill. I'm not sure how we play this one out, honestly. Okay, well, we're gonna play it out. Okay. So they accidentally hit the R button. I'm fine with that exchange. It doesn't affect me all that much. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up the game from here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my get this off now. Anything, Avery? Nope, nothing. I don't think so. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Mousehold kills Rotom. Besides the accidental Terra, like, I'm not too angry about that. I think Mew would have died to U-turn regardless, so there's that. We're gonna see Speed Walking Wake or not? Let's see. We're gonna see Booster. Are we gonna see Speed? We are gonna see Special Attack, so we can still go for our Mousehold Population Bomb. It's not gonna kill it from 10, but it'll do a lot, and that's the point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, it's gonna kill? Yep, that's Mousehold for you. All right, we have to miss now. I'm going to hyperinflate Mousehold so that people can see how broken he is. Ooh, why did I say that? I'm such an ass. Also, okay, I don't know this thing's item. That's a big deal. So I'm going into Bird Bath and just calling it how I see it. I'm getting my chip off. I need to see what you're up to, because you could just be fucking what's the thing? Oh, it just has Pyro Ball. That's gonna hurt a lot. It could have been Scarf. I don't know. Damn, that did a lot. I get to reveal my tech. Got him, GG's. If they're choiced, I find out right now. They don't seem to be choiced. Are they gonna high jump kick? A Super Fang. Okay, that's a good turn for them. I thought they would HJK. Okay. Okay, then Earthquake just kills. That's awesome. Obviously they didn't mean to do this, which, I mean, I think regardless of how you think about it, you know, I think the end game becomes like very interesting with obviously everything else that we have on our team and everything else. So I think this was a fine turn of events. I think they would have preferred to be Leafeon Terra, or maybe even just like Rotom Frost Terra, but like in the end they accidentally hit R. It happens that way sometimes. I'm gonna hold that and we're gonna get up out of here. If they have Dig or fucking double, they have Yawn. I thought they'd have Double Kick or something. Okay. They might have like Protect. That makes me a fucking lot. Holy moly. Do they have Protect? They have Leech Seed. That's unfortunate. Well, we are going to pick up the victory against Swarmaduke. It's going to be a 5-0 win. I don't know who we fight next week. I think we might fight our arch rival. I don't think he's my arch rival, right? But it's really funny that the only person I've lost to that people would be like, oh my God, look at this guy. And I'm like, who's that? And it's like, is it? No, it's not. Okay. We fight Arts week 6. I've lost to Arts every time I've had to play him, hence why he's my arch rival, because how do I lose to a guy that many times in a row, but I can beat other people? It's just like a skill issue for me, man. My brain turns off when I have to fight him. Like, he just wins. He's so good. And I mean that very sincerely. Like, he's just really good. We fight the Crushing Sylvalleys and their coach, some TMG, or TNG, excuse me. Sorry about that. There's CEST, which I think is Central European time. Central European summertime. So I'm not gonna lie to you, that's pretty fucking far away. It's 12 for us. It'd be 9 p.m. for him. It's 9 hours away, so that's gonna be an interesting one to schedule. They have a team of Volcarona, Altaria, and Oinkologne as their Terra captains. Terra Fire and Steel Volcarona, Terra Flying and Poison Altaria, and Terra Normal and Grass Oinkologne. Then the rest of their team is Alomola, Iron Treads, Wo-Chien, Cresselia, Wigglytuff, Crocodile, Raichu, Alola, and Phalanx. Basically what I'm telling you right now is that this team is very scary on the basis that it's very bulky. And if I get into a position where Volcarona can just win, I'm in a very bad position. Luckily, I have Dragon Tail and I have other ways of getting rid of setup threats, but it could go one or two ways. Regardless, GG's to Swarmaduke and to some TMG, you know, let's see if we can have a great game next week. This was a good game despite all the things that have, you know, obviously things didn't go to plan for Swarmaduke, but, you know, we played it out, still went fine. Even if it didn't go fine, like, it's still, like, I don't care personally, and it doesn't affect me, you know? Like, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, but I was like, you know what, let's just play it out. Let's just deal with it as we go. We pick up a 5-0. I'm pretty sure we're doing real well this season, but no inflated egos here. Let's just go ahead and finish strong as we can, because we have a rough last 4 games. But let me stop rambling here, guys. I'll talk to you guys next time on the TGR, where we face some TNG and their Crushing Sylvalleys. Peace, and talk to you guys next time.